Good morning, dear students. Welcome to another session of Elective Accounting 4. In the yesterday's session, we have completed 3 examples of our newly started unit, that is Fire Claim 1, under which we have prepared trading account of previous years. We have calculated percentage of GP on sales along with average rate of gross profit, and then we have prepared the trading account of the current year, and we also have found out the amount of claim, right? So from today we are going to start with example number 4 of our litho, that is Anjali Foods. So let us get started. So let us read the example first, then we'll move towards the solution. Fire occurred in the factory of Anjali Foods on 31st August 2008. All goods are destroyed, so no goods are saved or salvaged. They have the policy of fire claim of rupees 1,80,000. From the following information, calculate the amount of claim. So in the year 2005, 6 and 7, opening stock, sales, purchase return and sales return. All these informations are given for the 3 years. See, for the first time, purchase return and sales return is given, so we need to deal it accordingly. Then in the year 2008, opening stock is given. Then in the year 2008, purchase increased by 20% and net sales increased by 25% compared to the year 2007. As there is no sales return and purchase return in the year 2008. So there is no sales return, purchase return in 2008, અને 2008 નું purchase અને sales 2007 કરતાં 20% અને 25% થી increase થાય છે. Alright, the gross profit rate will decided by average gross profit rate of last 3 years. કાંઈ ન કીધું હોય તો બી આમ જ કરવાનું. તો સૌથી પહેલાં આપણે પ્રિપેર કરવું પડશે 2005, 6, 7નું ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટ. Then we'll calculate average rate of gross profit, and then we'll prepare the trading account from 1/1/2008 to 31st August 2008. Okay. So on the screen you can see the trading account for 3 years. So starting with the debit side, opening stock which is given. Then to net purchase, I have written the word net purchase, means purchase less purchase return. So for the year 2005, it is 3,50,000 minus 10,000. So that is 3,40,000. For the year 2006, purchase 3,90,000 minus purchase return 12,000. So that is 3,78,000. And for the year 2007, 6,10,000 minus 9,000. So that is 6,01,000 net purchase. Likewise for the sales, for net sales we need sales minus sales returns. So for the year 2005, sales is 5 lakhs minus sales returns 7,000. So your net sales will be 4,93,000. For the year 2006, your sales is 6,50,000 minus sales return 3,000. So that is 6,47,000. For the year 2007, sales 7,20,000 minus sales return 5,000. So that is 7,15,000. Alright, so this is your sales. Next, moving further with closing stock. So opening stock of 2006 will be the closing stock of 2005. Okay, I have also written here opening stock of 2006 will be the closing stock of 2005. Likewise, opening stock of 2007 will be the closing stock of 2006, and opening stock of 2008 is treated as closing stock of 2007. So now total of credit minus total of debit, we have got our gross profit. For the year 2005, it is 1,68,000. For the year 2006, it is 294, and for the year 2007, it is 1,29,000. Alright, now second point, percentage of GP on sales along with the formula. So for 2005, the GP is 34.08% of sales. For the year 2006, gross profit is 45.44% of sales, and in the year 2007, gross profit is 18.04% of sales. Now average rate of gross profit, by aggregating 3 of them, by averaging 3 of them, so we have got the average rate of GP at 32.52%. Okay, now we'll use this percentage for the upcoming year trading account. So now moving further with your next year, એટલે કે આપણું જે કરંટ યર છે એમાં જઈએ. So for that we need to calculate sales and purchase both, because the sales and purchase is not directly given. So purchase of 2008 is more by 20% than that of 2007, right? તો પહેલાં આપણે સેલ્સ લઈ લઈએ. પહેલાં તો અહીંયા ડેટ લખેલી છે 5 year 2008, તો કેટલા મંથ્સ થાય છે? 1/1/2008 to 31st August 2008, that is 8 months. Now for sales, તો સેલ્સમાં કેવી રીતે લેવાનું છે અને પરચેઝમાં નેટ સેલ્સ અને નેટ પરચેઝ લેવાનું છે, રાઈટ, આફ્ટર ડિડક્ટિંગ સેલ્સ રિટર્ન. સો સેલ્સ કેમ મળશે? તો કે નેટ સેલ્સ ઓફ 2007 પ્લસ 25% ઇન્ક્રીઝ. સો નેટ સેલ્સ ઓફ 2007 ઇઝ 7,15,000 plus 25% of 7,15,000, that is 1,78,750. So the sales for the year 2008 will be 8,93,750. But mind well guys, this 2008 is just for 8 months, okay, because fire occurs on 31st August. So this sales is for the full year and we need the sales of only 8 months. Why 8 months? Because the duration is of only 8 months, 1/1/2008 to 31st August 2008. So this sales will be for 12 months. We need the sales of 8 months only. So for our trading account, this sales will be posted 5,95,833. ઉપરનું જે સેલ્સ છે એ આપણને ફૂલ યરનું મળ્યું 2008નું, પણ આપણા માટે 2008નું ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટ ક્યાં સુધીનું બનશે? અપ ટુ ધ ડેટ ઓફ ફાયર, ધેટ ઇઝ 31st August, રાઈટ. સો 8 મંથ્સનું જ બનશે. તો સેલ્સ બી પૂરા યરનું નથી લેવાનું, ખાલી 8 મંથ્સનું લેવાનું છે. સો આર સેલ્સ ટુ બી પોસ્ટેડ એટ ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટ વિલ બી 5,95,833. Likewise for purchase, the purchase will be increased by 20%. So here purchase will be net purchase plus 20%. So net purchase of 2007 is 6,01,000 plus 20% of 6,01,000, that is 1,20,200. So the total purchase of 2008 is 7,21,200 per annum. So we need the purchase for only 8 months, right? So this is yearly. So purchase for 8 months is 4,80,800. So that is the purchase for only 8 months. So now we can prepare the trading account. See, opening stock which is given in the example 80,000, purchase that we have just found out, this one, sales will be this, okay. Gross profit જે આપણે એવરેજ રેટ કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરેલો છે 32.52% ઓફ સેલ્સ, તો તમારું જે કરંટ સેલ્સ છે 5,95,833ના 32.52%, સો દેટ ઇઝ 1,93,765. તો અહીંયા આપણને બધી અમાઉન્ટ મળી ગઈ છે. સો ટોટલ ઓફ ડેબિટ માઇનસ ટોટલ ઓફ ક્રેડિટ, દેટ ઇઝ the balancing figure is 1,58,732. So that is your closing stock. Amount of claim બી શું થશે તમારી? સેમ થશે 158,732, because અહીંયા તમારા માટે કોઈ બી ગુડ્સ છે એ સેવ નથી થયા, રાઈટ. તો પૂરેપૂરા ગુડ્સ ડિસ્ટ્રોય થાય છે. તો જે તમારી ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોકની અમાઉન્ટ છે એ જ તમારી અમાઉન્ટ ઓફ ક્લેમ થશે. સેકન્ડ થિંગ, you have given the fire claim policy amount at 1,80,000. તો પોલિસીની અમાઉન્ટ વધારે છે એઝ કમ્પેર્ડ ટુ વેલ્યુ ઓફ ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોક. તો અહીંયા એવરેજ ક્લોઝ અપ્લાય નહીં થાય, રાઈટ. તો એ ખાસ જોઈ લેવાનું, જ્યારે પોલિસીની અમાઉન્ટ આપેલી હોય તો એ ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોક સાથે કમ્પેર કરી લેવાની. ઇફ યોર ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોક ઇઝ મોર દેન ધી અમાઉન્ટ ઓફ પોલિસી, then only the average close will be applied, right? But here closing stock is 158,732 and your risk coverage is up to 1,80,000, so no average close will be applied in this example. So for this example, as no goods are saved, whatever is your amount of whatever is your valuation of closing stock will be the amount of claim, right? So this was the solution of your litho example number 4. Now moving towards example number 5. So up to here what we did, we prepared the trading account for 3 years. We have calculated average gross profit rate, and then we have prepared the trading account of 5 year, and then we calculated amount of claim. From 5th example onwards, 5th, 6th and 7th, 3 of them are almost of equal method. So from 5th example you can say a little bit change in your method. The change will be, here certain rectification is done for the errors. The errors are made, manual errors are made for the posting or transferring the entries, right? So firstly we need to rectify that error and then we can prepare the trading account. Okay, so let us have a look at the example 5th first and then we'll start with the solution. So look at your question number 5. Fire occurred on 25th April 2011 in the godown of Madhuvan Traders, as a result of which stock of goods were destroyed. Prepare the statement of claim for the following information. Stock on 1/1/2010. See, in this chapter again date must be considered very carefully. Fire year is 2011. So first four informations are related with the previous year. So 2010, opening stock, closing stock, purchase and sales. So these 4 items are for the previous year. Then fire year purchase is given. Purchase up to the date of fire 1/1/2011 to 25th 4/2011. It means purchase of from beginning of the year up to the date of fire. Likewise sales is also given. 7th point, during the year 2011 clerk Mr. Satyavadi has misappropriated rupees 1,125 from cash sales. This is not noted in the books. એટલે કે જે ક્લર્ક છે સત્યવાદી એને કેશ સેલ્સમાંથી 1,125 રૂપીઝનું માલ પ્રેક્ટિસ કરેલી છે, મિસઅપ્રોપ્રિએટેડ છે, એટલે કે એનું રેકોર્ડ કર્યું નથી, એ પૂરેપૂરું એને પોતાના પર્સનલ યુઝ માટે લઈ લીધું છે એવું બી કહી શકાય, right? So due to certain reasons the cash sales of rupees 1,125 is not recorded, so it is not included in the above sales which is given, that is 77,250. Point number 8, fire extinguishing expenses rupees 2,400 and goods salvaged from fired valued 4,200. So fire extinguishing expenses એટલે કે આગ બુઝાવવા માટેના ખર્ચ. ઓકે, સો આનું બી એક સ્પેશિયલ ઇમ્પેક્ટ છે, એ આપણે જોઈ લઈએ છીએ એક્ઝામ્પલમાં ક્યાં આવે છે. પોઈન્ટ નંબર 10. હવે પોઈન્ટ નંબર 10 એવી આઇટમ્સ છે કે જેની એન્ટ્રીઝ કરવાની બાકી છે. On 14th January 2011 goods of rupees 825 cost price were given to relief fund. On 1/1/2011 goods of rupees 900 cost price were drawn for personal use, and during this period goods valued at rupees 975 were distributed as samples. These transactions were not entered into books. તો આ બધું કરંટ યરના ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સ છે, જે યરમાં ફાયર પ્લેસ થાય છે એ યરના ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સ છે. તો આની આપણે એન્ટ્રી કરંટ યરના ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટમાં સેપરેટલી પાસ કરવી પડશે, રાઈટ? સો મૂવિંગ વિથ યોર એક્ઝામ્પલ નંબર 5, Madhuvan Traders. Okay, see, so firstly we have to prepare the trading account for the year 2010 to calculate the percentage of GP on sales. So trading account for the year ended 31st December 2010. પહેલા પ્રીવિયસ યરનું ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટ બનાવવાનું. તો અહીંયા એક જ યરની ઓનલી ખાલી એક જ વર્ષની ઇન્ફોર્મેશન આપી છે, તો ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટ ખાલી એક જ પ્રીવિયસ યરનું બનશે. So by taking into consideration the first four information given in the example, we will prepare this trading account. So opening stock, sales, closing stock and purchase. So we have calculated the gross profit of rupees 56,970. So now percentage of GP on sales will be GP upon sales into 100. So percentages are 18%. So your gross profit is 18% of your sales, 1818. Next, now the trading account for the year 2011. Okay, so here we have to be very careful. We have to consider our adjustment number 7 and adjustment number 10 very well. So before that, firstly we'll post the opening stock which is given in the example, then purchase which is also given in the example. So how can we write the opening stock? The closing stock of 2010 will be the opening stock of 2011, right? So opening stock 70,500, purchase 41,509. Then important one, sales. So sales is 78,375. How come? Which is given 77,250 plus 1,125 which is misappropriated cash sales by the clerk. સેલ્સ ખરેખર થયું છે પણ એ રેકોર્ડ નથી થયું કે એ એટલા ઓન હેન્ડ આવ્યા નથી. સો યોર એકચ્યુઅલ સેલ્સ વિલ બી મોર બાય 1,125. So your sales will be 78,375. Then adjustment number 10, એ બધી આઇટમ તમારે ત્રણ આઇટમ્સ પોસ્ટ કરવી પડશે ટ્રેડિંગ અકાઉન્ટ ક્રેડિટ સાઇડ, because by any means if the goods are going out from business, that should be recorded at trading account credit side. So goods given to relief fund, goods drawn for personal use and goods distributed as free sample. So 3 of them will be credited to trading account, right? So now we can find out the gross profit which is 18% on sales. 18% એટલે કે પ્રીવિયસ યરના જીપીના રેટ. તો જો અહીંયા મિસઅપ્રોપ્રિએટેડ સેલ્સની એન્ટ્રી તમે ભૂલી જાઓ તો તમારો ગ્રોસ પ્રોફિટ કરેક્ટ નહીં આવે, અને ગ્રોસ પ્રોફિટ કરેક્ટ નહીં આવે તો તમારું ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોકની વેલ્યુ પણ કરેક્ટ નહીં આવે. તો આ ટાઈપના એક્ઝામ્પલમાં ખાસ ધ્યાન રાખવાનું, બધા એરર્સ પ્રોપરલી રેક્ટિફાઈ થઈ જવા જોઈએ, પછી જ તમારે આગળ કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરવાનું. So finally the total of debit minus total of credit. So the value of closing stock is 45,041.5. તો જ્યારે આગ લાગે છે ત્યારે કહી શકાય કે કેટલાનો ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોક ડિસ્ટ્રોય થયો હશે? 45,041.5. Now most important one, our statement of claim. તો આને આપણે statement of claim કહેશું, બરાબર? As and when you get the textbook, I will show you the another format of your amount of claim. So closing stock 45,041.5 minus goods saved. So original amount of claim થવી જોઈએ 40,841.5. But important point, mark this one very well. Whenever fire extinguishing expenses are given in the example, that should be added to the value of closing stock to get the amount of claim. આનો મિનિંગ એવો થાય છે કે ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોકની વેલ્યુ તો તમને મળશે જ, પણ આગ બુઝાવવાના જે ખર્ચ છે એ ખર્ચ પણ તમને ઇન્સ્યોરન્સ કંપની પાસેથી મળવાપાત્ર છે, રાઈટ? સો ક્લોઝિંગ સ્ટોક થશે 40,841નો, અને એમાં તમારા જે ફાયર એક્સપેન્સ છે એ બી ઇન્ક્લુડ થઈ અને તમને અમાઉન્ટ ઓફ ક્લેમ મળશે 43,241. So remember this thing, whenever fire extinguishing expenses or expenses to mitigate the fire is given, that should be added to the final value of closing stock to get the amount of ક્લેમ, કેમ કે એ એક્સપેન્સીસ પણ તમને ઇન્સ્યોરન્સ કંપની પાસેથી રિસીવેબલ છે, મળવાપાત્ર છે, એ પણ તમારી પોલિસીમાં ઇન્ક્લુડ થઈ જાય છે, રાઈટ. સો ફાઇનલી amount of claim for this example will be 43,241.5, right. So this is the completion of your example number 5. Example number 5 જેવો જ example number 6. So let us have a look at that as well. લાસ્ટમાં હું તમને બધી સ્ક્રીન રિપીટ કરીશ so that you can take the snapshot. So read the example number 6 first. Fire took out in the godown of Cairo Traders on 10th March and destroyed the stock. Prepare the statement of claim in respect of loss of stock. Opening stock, closing stock, purchase and sales of previous year, that is 2010, is given. Purchase from 1/1/11 to 10th March 11 is given and sales is also given. Additionally, certain rectification of error should also be done. Like in January, goods costing rupees 2,500 were given to relief fund. During the period from 1/1 to 10th March 11, clerk Shri Ramesh Modi has misappropriated cash sales of 200 rupees every week. દર વીકે એને 200 રૂપિયાની ઉચાપાત કરેલી છે, 200 રૂપિયાનું કેશ સેલ્સ છે રેકોર્ડ કરેલું નથી. These two transactions were not recorded in the books of accounts. The expenses incurred to mitigate the fire were rupees 7,500 and the stock salvaged was rupees 10,000. So let us have a look at the example solution. Excuse me. So firstly we have to prepare trading account of the year 2010. So opening stock which is given, sales, purchase and closing stock which is also given. So the gross profit is 4 lakhs. Now percentage of gross profit on sales, 4 lakhs divided by 12 lakhs, so that is 33.33%. Now we'll prepare the trading account from 1/1/11 to 10th March 11 by taking into consideration all the additional informations. Information number 1, opening stock. So how can we get the opening stock? Closing stock of 2010 will be the opening stock of 2011. So opening stock 1,25,000, purchase which is given 1,46,000, right? Then directly go for adjustment number 1. Goods given to relief fund 2,500. Okay, here one information is missing. Goods withdrawn for personal use 5,500. So just add one line in your printed notes. Goods withdrawn for personal use 5,500. So that is also to be posted. Okay, sales, important working note for sales. So for that I need to swipe the slide to show you the working note. See, working note of misappropriated cash sales. તમને શું કીધું છે? 1/1/11 થી 10th March 2011 સુધીમાં ક્લર્કે 200 રૂપીઝ એવરી વીક મિસઅપ્રોપ્રિએટ કર્યું છે કેશ સેલ્સ. તો આપણે પહેલાં કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરવું પડશે કે કેટલા વીક્સ થશે. સો ડેઝ કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરવા પડે. 1/1 થી છે એટલે જાન્યુઆરીના 31 ડેઝ, ફેબ્રુઆરીના 28 ડેઝ બિકોઝ ઇટ ઇઝ નોટ લીપ યર, and Marchna up to 10th March, so Marchna 10 days. So there are total 69 days. Now if we want to convert the days into weeks, we need to divide the days with 7. So 69 days divided by 7 days, that is 9.8 weeks, that is 10 weeks. તો 10 વીક સુધી એને શું કર્યું છે? 200 રૂપીઝના કેશ મિસઅપ્રોપ્રિએટ કર્યા છે. સો કેટલું સેલ્સ તમારું રેકોર્ડ નથી થયું? 200 રૂપીઝ પર વીક ઇન્ટુ 10 વીક્સ. સો 2,000 રૂપીઝના સેલ્સ છે એ મિસઅપ્રોપ્રિએટ થયા છે. સો પ્રીવિયસ એક્ઝામ્પલમાં જે 1125 ડિરેક્ટલી આપેલું હતું એ આપણે અહીંયા કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કર્યું, રાઈટ? તો આની ઇફેક્ટ જશે સેલ્સમાં એડ થશે 2,000. સો given sales જે છે 2,50,000 એમાં એડ થશે misappropriated sales of rupees 2,000. So my final sales will be 2,52,000. I repeat, goods withdrawn for personal use 5,500 is not typed by mistake in your PDF file. So just add it as your adjustment. Okay. So finally, now I can calculate gross profit because now I have got the amount of sales. So gross profit rate is 33.33% on sales. So my gross profit will be 84,000. So finally, total of debit minus total of credit. So my amount of closing stock will be 95,000. Okay. Now next one, important one, our statement of claim. So how can we find out the amount of claim? Value of closing stock is 95,000 minus goods saved, which is given in the example, that is 10,000. So value of closing stock is 85,000 plus, as we have incurred fire mitigation expenses of rupees 7,500, so that will be also receivable from insurance company. So total amount that we are going to receive from insurance company, that is 92,500. So this is your final answer, 92,500. Okay, so this is the end of your example number 6. So today we have calculated total 4 example number 4, 5 and 6. So I am just showing you the slides. This is the first slide of today's session, example number 4, Anjali Food. You can pause the video and you can take the snapshot if you wish. Next, second page of your example number 4, Anjali Foods. Next, example number 5, Madhuvan Traders, first page. Next, example number 5, second page. Next, example number 6, Keyur Traders. Next, example number 6, Keyur Traders. And working note of example number 6 of misappropriated cash sales. Okay, so don't forget to write all these things in your notebook. In the next session we are going to discuss example number 7, which is little bit lengthy, but that will include almost all the rectification of errors. Okay, so we'll discuss that in the next session. Thank you all.